Welcome back to Spirit Spells and Magic. Today we are looking at the full moon and its ritual. Start by cleansing your house, cleaning. Make sure that your space is all clear. What you could do is declutter. Throw out any rubbish that's been lying around. Sweep. Clean up any old things that you don't need anymore and throw them away. Or at least do a little clean around the house so that you feel better about your area and your space. And this helps with the full moon energy. Decluttering and cleaning your home is releasing the old, removing what is not helping you and assisting you. Next, it is good to sage your home or Palo Santo your home. Light the sage and walk through your house. Bless your altar and remove any negative energy. You could say, only love and light in this house, or only love and light in this dwelling. As you move from room to room, ensure that the smoke fills the room, or at least gets most of the way through the room. This will assist in removing any old stale energy, any negative thoughts, and leave your house fully cleansed and ready for the full moon energy to take effect. It is also good to Palo Santo or sage your house regularly, especially if some things have been happening that haven't been the nicest or people come through. I know with day-to-day life many people come home in a bad mood, or perhaps you invite someone in and you don't really want their energy to stay around. It's good to sage just as you would cleaning up after someone comes in for tea. You'd have your tea with them, and after they left, you'd clean up. You wouldn't just leave their cup of coffee on the table or tea on the table. You'd remove any dirty items, any crumbs or anything like that that's been left behind. It's like that with energy too, to ensure that your house, your dwelling, has your energy in there and positive energy. We often have other people come into our lives and their energy comes into us as well, especially if we're an empath or we're sensitive to others' energy. Sometimes it can drain us, and often we find that sometimes someone might share some information with us, might be a little toxic or depressing or down, and we don't want that energy to stay around. It's best to let them know that you've heard what they have to say, but don't take in all that negativity. If you find that you're feeling a bit down after being with someone or around someone, it's good to meditate and sage around your house and yourself. That way, you gain your own energy back and remove the negative energy that has been staying around. Another great thing to do to cleanse yourself is to have a salt bath or a long warm shower and cleanse your body and mind. Another good habit or ritual would be meditating on the full moon or before the full moon. It's good to get a journal out and start writing a list of all the things that you want, and ensure to write down what you do not want, because primarily a full moon is writing down what you don't wish to have in your life anymore, what you wish to release. If you have a fair idea what you don't want, this will often bring in what you do want. You may also decide to draw a couple of tarot cards for yourself. This might assist in bringing about things that you weren't aware of that you needed to release. I often raise a couple of tarot cards, maybe a couple of oracle cards. In this particular spread, I drew out the Ace of Swords for clarity. I wish to see more clearly after the full moon, so I could write down, please bring in clarity. The next card was authenticity, and in the full moon energy, I want to release old beliefs and things like that that no longer serve me. I want to be my authentic self. The third card I picked was defeat. So that may also help me in finding things to release. Release the needing to win all the time. And if I am at loss, then I need to dust myself off and move on from that. Releasing those expectations and letting the universe take over. The universe is working for your highest and your best, always. Sometimes it's best just to release to the universe. If things don't seem to be going your way, let the universe take over. And as Abraham Hicks says, go downstream. Don't try and swim upstream all the time. You'll always find hurdles and struggle. Flow with it. Go downstream. Now, a good ritual that I do on the full moon is I write down all the things I want to release in that full moon energy. I take my crystals and keep them close by, and I sit there and I think, what do I want to release? If you journaled earlier, go back to that journal and see what the items were that you wanted to release, or what kind of things that don't serve you anymore. Light a candle, a white one preferably if you have one, and keep your crystals close by, for the crystals hold your energy too. And you want all the energy you can muster at this time. You could start by saying, Dear full moon. You could look at what astrology sign that the full moon is in. This particular full moon is in Libra. Libra is a very social sign and is one of balance and harmony. What a great full moon energy, having harmony and balance in your life. Refining decisions, detoxing, setting new intentions, making sure you're getting enough sleep, that you're healthier, and that you're looking after yourself. So perhaps some of those ideas around Libra can help you in what you want to release and what you want to bring in. I write down most of the time removing negative energy and ideals and beliefs that I don't hold anymore or that I want to remove. Sometimes we have beliefs from past lives or from just our childhood and our upbringing. Sometimes people may say things to you in the past that halt you in your growth or harm you spiritually. You need to remove those things if you've held on to them, because those things aren't going to serve you, and definitely not those people. Ensure that you ask Spirit to remove anybody, any person in your path that does not wish you well. Remove any energies or blockages that aren't serving you, that aren't in your vision. Try not to use any negative words like don't or can't or won't. Anything negative, try and remove those from your thought. Instead, use words like remove, release. This will aid you in staying in that positive mindset. I mean, we don't want to get carried away now. And we definitely don't want to wish anyone any harm. But once you've finished writing out the list of things you want to remove in this full moon energy, get your burn bowl ready, or a bowl that you can safely put a burnt piece of paper in. what you want to do is light that piece of paper and place it in the burn bowl safely, so as that you don't set fire to your home. We've talked about this before. You want to make sure that you do everything safely. And if you have a personal fire extinguisher handy, get ready and use it if need be. Once you've lit a corner, pop it in that burn bowl and it should start to burn through that paper, releasing everything that's not serving you under the full moon. Now, it is ideal to do this on the night of the full moon. It's when the moon is its most powerful. If this is not possible for you, or you're going out or something like that, you can always do it on the day or leading up to the moon. You could even do it within 24 to 48 hours after the full moon's at its highest. The energy will still be there. Now, it may take a couple of efforts to burn that paper. It is recommended that you do it outside, preferably on the full moon. You could even, before burning that paper, read out what you have written to the moon and ask the moon as you're burning it to help you, as well as your guides, angels, ancestors, anybody who may be able to assist. You could even sit there and meditate while this is happening. It might bring you closer to your spirits by meditating, but it's whatever feels best for you. But always be safe when burning anything in the home. As it's burning away, feel as if all those burdens are being lifted now. Anything that has previously been blocking you or holding you back is now being released to the universe, up into the sky, just as that paper's burning and the smoke's rising up. Feel how easy it is without those burdens on your shoulder, and dispose of the ash carefully, ensuring that it's still not alight. There are other things that we can do in this full moon energy. Some of the things that I like to do in the full moon energy is cleansing my crystals. You can do this by keeping them under your window on a full moon night. You could either take them outside if it's safe to do so, or you can use other methods. Some of these other methods include using a selenite crystal, salt water, and smudging. We will include how to do these cleansings in an upcoming video. I hope you enjoyed this video on the full moon ritual. Now, don't forget to clean up your altar and make sure that you have anything that you need the moon to cleanse on your windowsill or under the moonlit sky. Stay tuned for some upcoming videos we'll have, including crystal cleansing, moon water or full moon water, as well as many other ritual videos. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment, and hit that notification bell so you're aware when I'm posting new ritual videos. Thank you for watching. Namaste.